Warning, this podcast may cause uncontrollable laughter, side-eye stares, and questionable life choices. You're listening to The Big Party Show with Big Party and Molly.
We're almost through Halloween.
Almost.
Welcome to The Big Party Show.
Oh my God. We've now entered the furry era. Good God. I remember when you and Wileen got, doesn't she have one?
Yeah, I'm a big old bear.
I'm a big old bear.
All right,
Wow.
Now you have to describe what exactly you're looking at for anyone that's not watching.
Talk about looking like a labubu. You really look like one today because you've got like the big saucer eyes and then you've got teeth. He's wearing like a evil teddy bear.
That's not
looking
evil.
mask.
This is just a happy bear.
It doesn't look happy. It looks rather intimidating.
Does
Like
it?
if a bear smiled with that many teeth, I would think the next thing I would see would be the inside of its mouth as it was chewing me.
I hope this is entertaining.
Is it hot in that thing?
Oh my God, I'm dying right now, to be honest with you. I can see through. I can see everything, and the thing is, the
That's
audio
wild.
is probably terrible, but yeah, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah, I think
So-
you've done enough time. Oh my gosh.
Okay, all right.
I appreciate your commitment to the countdown to Halloween. I'm still blown away by the fact that you have that many costumes. That we're still unveiling costumes.
I have
Like,
not doubled
wow.
up. I have not split them up. I've done nothing. I've just found out what I'm going to wear. Literally minutes before we start the show.
You're like, ta-da!
So welcome to the show. It's a Big Party Show podcast. And yeah, make sure you tell everybody where we're at. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're anywhere you can get a podcast. All right. This is kind of a big deal. So yeah, do that and make sure you rate, review, and follow wherever you're at for us. The reviews on Apple are like very important to us. So
Yes.
yeah, if you can do so, that would be excelente. All right, so the numbers in is 402-915-0962. That's the party line where you can leave text messages or, maybe send us some
Little notes of
Little
encouragement or, just telling us
complaints.
what we can improve upon.
Yes.
It's like a comment box.
Yes, we will take that all day long. Also, bpscrasher@gmail.com. That's what that is. All right, so who do we have coming on today, by the way? We have a special guest coming on.
We have a
in few
local
minutes.
artist. Her name is Mary Lee Painter, and
Yeah.
she's got a new book out for the holidays. And we are going to be giving away some copies. It's Holiday on the Rocks, and I am totally engrossed.
Have you?
I
Are you
like-
really?
Yeah, like I'm like 10 chapters in and I can't put it down. Like I read all the way through, and it was only like I had to make dinner for the kids that I put it down. It's
Okay.
that good.
So what's the? I guess I know the. So if you want to win a copy, it's free to you guys. All right. This is local again, so support local. That's what we do, and that's what you should do as well. You can go to bigpartyshow.com, and it's right there in the contest page. You don't have to do anything crazy. No hoops to jump through. So yeah, if you want to try to score a copy of it, we have a few. We'll hook you up for sure. Mary Lee Painter will hook you up, and we will guide her and twist her arm to get you more copies. All right. So it's kind of like what? It's like
It's sort of okay, so it's like edgy Hallmark holiday movie.
okay.
I mean, it has that deal. So the idea is that this is a couple, and they basically they're high school sweethearts. Something happened. We're unsure at this point in where I'm at in the book what went down, but something obviously went down. And Allie is the lead, and her ex Levi. So those two, 7 years later, accidentally meet up on their way to a wedding in Colorado
so they
over
already knew
Christmas.
each other. They knew each other
Yes.
already. Okay. All right. Ooh, and then
And they broke up, and it was not a good breakup. And he is like dying to get her back, and she's like, "Go pound sand."
wow.
She's like, "I hate you, I hate you, I hate you," and he's just like, "I love." She's got some great lines in there. She's
Well,
like, I just got to be like a stamp, stick to this until I get there.
oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So how I think we've all been there before where we've all gone to some type of gathering or something like that. In which you see maybe a flame or someone you guys you had
Oh,
the hots for or whatever the case is, right? I mean, we've all
just the
been there.
worst. I think so. I mean, I don't know. I know you and I have both been there.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think for the most part, at least at some point, because a lot of paths cross. So in this case, it's a total surprise. Like
Okay.
he has
We didn't
she has no
know.
reason to think that this guy is going to be at this event.
This sounds like a
And
Hallmark movie. Oh my
it
God.
is.
Okay, maybe
It
one
is.
day
It's
we'll
set at
make it there.
Christmas. They're in this beautiful VRBO where it's like something out of Architectural Digest. It's this huge house that all the wedding party's supposed to be staying at.
Okay.
And there's a huge blizzard and nobody's made it except for these two.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody has made it except for these two. That is
Mhm.
Hallmark even more.
Exactly. Forced proximity. Love it. The only thing we're missing is like the one bed,
Did you
where
did you get to the hot
that's another
tub
one.
thing yet? Did you get
There
to
is
the
a hot tub.
Mary Lee Painter messaged me and said she wrote that piece due to a story that we shared on our show about a podcast scene. So I'm interested. To
That's
see
about the
what
only
it
thing
is.
you have in common with this hot tub scene.
Is it really?
That and the fact
I'm
that you
afraid.
also have an arm tattoo. Because this guy gets out and he's like a work of art. Like his
Wow.
body
Yeah,
is an
that's
absolute dream.
yes.
And he's wearing like black boxer shorts. I do not think this is the same thing as when you get out of the hot tub in your backyard.
No,
No offense.
Sometimes I'm wearing black boxer shorts. But as a matter of fact, Molly, the majority of my boxers, I think, are dark in color and black.
Okay.
So I wear dark colors, and there are times that I've jumped in the hot tub in my boxers, and that's it.
Uh-huh. And you've
Um,
gotten out and everyone's been like, look at that Adonis of a body.
well, no
My
one's
God, I
there,
didn't
but
even know you
Wileen.
could have that many 12 packs on a 12 pack.
Oh, I've never had a 12 pack on my body. No way.
I don't think you can eat carbs.
I don't know how that works. I had a friend once that's all he did. He worked out for this is what his goal was. Get this.
Okay.
So he didn't drink, he didn't eat anything, right? In his life,
Anything fun, you mean?
Anything
I mean, he
fun.
ate food. Right.
yeah, I don't even know what exactly he ate, but I know it is probably a carb-free diet for the most part. So his goal was to actually, for once in his life, get a six-pack. That was
Oh.
his life goal at the moment.
God
So
bless.
he said it sucked. He said, I never went out. I didn't talk to my friends for a long time because they couldn't go out. And he's at a young age where everyone's going out partying still. So he had to stay disciplined for a year. And then he obtained the six-pack, right?
Yeah.
And his girlfriend as a gift, like, congratulations, you did it. And he hasn't eaten carbs ever. Got him a whole case of donuts. And I believe it's from
Oh.
Krispy Kreme. And he said he gobbled those things down, just mashed them down. And
How
his
sick.
his six-pack disappeared overnight.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's what he said.
You're like, it's the
I don't
hazarding tale.
know.
I would just think he'd be sick
Because-
after eating that much.
Yeah, I don't
After-
know.
Not having it, like it just seems like if you gorge yourself on something like that, you would immediately think
Get
that you were
sick,
going
you
to
would
be
think.
sick.
But
yeah.
that's something we would never know. In
No.
fact.
No, I would never know that. I would never have been without a carb for that long. Keep in mind, I'm Irish.
Yeah, I
We
know.
left an entire
Sure.
country across the ocean
Yeah.
because they ran out of carbs.
They ran
I
out
mean,
of
that was like,
carbs.
that was it. We got on boats. We made it to the new land
All right, so this
where there were
guy
carbs.
gets out of the hot tub and he's just rip roaring ripped, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow. And that's
So,
what I'm going to
yeah.
ask her about. Why does he have to be ripped?
Because
I
he's
mean,
the lead.
Yeah,
because
but who cares? I mean, we're in a world of personality, right? Why couldn't he get out and have stretch marks and people go,
Women
"Oh my
are not
God."
reading this book. Women are not reading this book for personality.
Is there dirtiness in there? Like some
Not
lovemaking?
yet.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to ask her. I'm only like 10 or 12 chapters in.
How many chapters?
So
okay. It doesn't matter how many chapters. Okay.
So it's
Right.
early, it's still early in the so I am curious to see if she has any spoilers about what's to come because it just dropped.
Yeah.
It just came out on Monday. So this is brand spanking new.
Brand
We got an advance copy. And so I've
Okay.
been reading it in earnest, but yeah, it's good.
All right, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear.
I'm excited. I think the Party Crafters would, I mean, you guys should really check out bigpartyshow.com and hit contests and register for a chance to win one of these. We've got 3 physical copies that you can actually have,
Okay.
and then ebooks. So a lot of people, like, I'm reading it on Kindle, like I'm reading it on my phone, which is how a lot of people do it now. But
Okay.
having a physical copy of a book feels great.
I know people say that. That's what I don't. I mean,
You're like,
guess
I don't read.
I read other things. You know, I don't read books. I'm not a book reader for that matter.
A lot of people aren't.
I'm paper. You know, I really am. I've abandoned trying to use my my phone to read stuff on.
Brock
really
is
have tried.
paper.
But so I paper it. It just, I don't know what it is. So I'm not wasteful about it. So I print out, you know, like 2, 3, 4 sheets per show, right? And granted, maybe I'm wasting some of it, but what I then turn it into, I turn it over and use it as a notepad. So I double.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm using it up. But
Look at you conservationalist.
that's me. Save a tree.
So
Hug a
right
tree,
now,
man. What's that?
I'm reading 4 books.
Uh-huh.
So I'm reading this book. I'm doing an audio book. I'm doing a book on my phone, and I have a book on my on my nightstand.
Okay.
So depending on where I'm at, I'm following 4 different stories.
Oh God. Are they all kind of the same genre? No. Okay. So you got
no.
Is this the dirtiest one you have? Maybe the Holiday on the Rocks.
I mean, it's not dirty.
More romantic.
No, I have one that's more risque.
Oh,
I have one that's more risque that a friend of mine wrote, and I'm proofing it for her.
Okay.
And it's adults only for sure.
She's
an amazing writer.
Does it say things like she moaned in the night? I mean, is that how they describe scenes like that, like moaning sexually, or whatever? As he kissed her, he moaned her name, and her name was his mom's
stuff like that.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, no, it's stuff. No, it's stuff like that. Yeah, lots of noises. You know, I'm just looking for punctuation. I'm just like copy editing right now.
Oh,
so it's kind of funny where you're like, you know, there should be a comma after she moaned. Like, I don't think that should be a semicolon. I think it just needs to be a comma. Okay. That's me. Like, I'm in that element of it. All so there's that.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I mean, I think we all have a book in us, right? I you know, they say everyone has a song in them. I don't have a song in me.
They do say that? I've never heard that. Everyone has a song in them. I've never heard that.
Well, now you have.
Now I have.
Now you need to get to writing a song. You gotta get.
Have you ever written a song?
No, I one time with Chat GPT, and I was home all alone, right? And this is right before the podcast was launched back in March. I had Chat GPT write a rap, and all I said was about Molly collecting rocks, about this, that. And it wrote this.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I wrote this awesome rap. It didn't add the music, so I added the music. So I was trying to freestyle. Now, I don't know how to rap. So you imagine what that must sound like. So now I'm freestyling in this studio, which is in the house. And then Wileen comes home for lunch.
She's like, this is terrible. Never do this again.
She was like, no, I went downstairs. I'm like, hey, home for lunch. I'm thinking that, you know, no one's hearing anything. And she literally said to me, she goes, were you rapping up there? I go, yeah, I kind of was. She said it was good, and I was going to try to pull it off. And maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah. So
we need to get Mary Lee.
So
we need to get Mary Lee on the show. So we're going to be talking to her. So let's give her a call. This is just coming out now, Holiday on the Rocks. Okay. So if you're looking for a good holiday read and you want to support local in Omaha, this is a great way to do it.
Okay, we got Mary here. Mary, thanks for jumping on the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. It's good to hear your voice. We're just talking about your book. Molly's deep into your book, Holiday on the Rocks, that you just dropped.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Love it.
You can win a copy, people. Just so make sure you go to bigpartyshow.com. Good to hear
I couldn't put it down.
Again,
I made it 10 I'm like 10 chapters in, and I read it straight through those 10 chapters, and then I had to stop because I had to like make dinner for the kids.
I am so honored and so glad to hear that. Thank you.
Mary, we were talking a little bit because you had shot me a message about the hot tub scene, and
Yes.
where did you get that from? Because Molly is saying that one, I wouldn't fit that mold. I said you got it
No.
from something from the show you listened to him one time, right? And yeah, she said I don't fit the mold of the guy getting out with a 6-pack. And
You
black
don't.
and
But,
black boxers. Yeah. Okay. So where did that come from?
well, actually, I've been listening to you guys for so long.
Uh-huh.
Molly, I think you were pregnant when I was listening, and I've heard
Wow.
everything through the hot tub. And I know you had a hot tub, correct?
Yeah, I'm the one with the hot tub.
Yes, well, I knew you were because that inspired a whole scene I have coming up in a book where there's a gentleman. Anyway, he's obsessed with his hot tub. It all came from you. And in another book, I have a female main character who had a summer of dating someone because they had air conditioning and she did not.
That's Molly.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. You will be surprised. You guys have inspired so many different things. It's amazing.
That's so cool.
Great. Yeah. So how long did it take you to write this one, Holiday on the Rocks?
You know, very little time. It was kind of unique. I had a book come out in June, and the publisher reached out to me in, I think it was the end of March,
Okay.
and said something had changed with them. And if I could write a rom-com, if she liked it, and if I could have it done in 9 weeks, then it could be published this year. So I went I know. So I'm like, absolutely, I'll take that challenge. But I had no idea where I was going with anything. And it was so cool because I was flipping through the radio and I landed on this station I never listened to. And I heard a song, Holy Smokes, by Bailey Zimmerman, I think it is.
Okay.
And by the end of the song, I knew what the whole book was going to be about.
Oh, wow.
It was so cool. I know.
That
so,
is
yeah,
cool.
I know. It was one of those things where everything somehow all came together. I don't remember the month of May, but
okay. How many books do you have out now, Mary?
I have the first one came out September of 24, and I had one June of 25. This one that came out yesterday, and then I have 2 more coming in 2026.
Okay. Do you find it easier with time to write? I mean, it's like, I'm sure that's just like with anything. Because I'm sure there are people out there, and I've had friends before that left Omaha and wanted to become like a script writer or something like that. But he always kept writing and writing, and now he's an established book author, in California. Is it get easier with time to write, or do you get crazy? Like, what was that movie where what's her name hobbled that writer in the cabin? Molly?
Misery.
Misery.
My God.
Something like that.
Oh, I don't know how it is for anyone else. It's all I want to do. I seriously have to reward myself with that for anything. Like get 3 loads of laundry put away. You can write for a half an hour. I'm up at 4:45 every day writing because I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after over 10 years of rejection from everyone, I think it makes you hone in and kind of figure out, read more, learn more, and just keep going at it. And it was just like kind of a weird obsession. I mean, it's better than like, cocaine or something, but it's like I cannot stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all I want to do. So it's a gift.
I think a lot of medical professionals would also agree. They're like, yeah, if it was whether you were going to binge write or binge Coke, I think you picked the right one.
Yeah, and I think that the Coke head would disagree with you.
You wouldn't probably be as successful as you are at this point. Let's just put it that way.
That's great. We're so proud of you. I mean, you're Omaha, local, and so that's pretty sweet. So
are you strictly a rom-com writer? Because I know Wild in Minnesota is also a rom-com, and that was the one that came out in June, correct?
It is. And I just, that's the way I kind of have always leaned that way. And I thought, because I love suspense stuff a little bit, so I thought it might be fun to try and put some of that in the book as well. Romantic comedy that has a little more of, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Different aspects to it. So I love to read and get inspired and, you know what I mean? Just kind of figure out different ways to tweak and add stuff. I like books and stories that have a lot of action in them.
Okay.
And so I kind of really enjoy focusing on that.
Now we were talking a little bit about the description of he moaned as he kissed her, right? Can you
Right?
add something like that into one of your future books? But then what he moaned was his mother's name.
Oh my.
No, it's not the
I
kind of
think that would be
books.
Rom com,
it would be a
Molly.
character. It would be a character thing. We could definitely create a character that had some odd things going on, I suppose.
A character choice. I was just telling him because he just asked me. I'm like copy editing a piece for a friend of mine, and it's adult. Like it's definitely something. And so he's like, "Do you have it?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I'm reading it in the sense of like he moaned, and it should be like a comma instead of a semicolon. Like that's how I'm going through the process. So it's less sexy and more punctuation.
It does get like that, doesn't it? You have to focus on
It does.
the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. You're like, oh, and by the way, this is unbelievably sexy, just to let you know. But I just think that that's a little bit of a run on sentence.
Exactly.
Maybe you could just
a little bit
break
of the
that
fun.
up.
Do you edit your own books then, or do you have someone like Molly go through and double check everything?
Well, I do initially. I do the best I can with everything
Okay.
I can,
Yeah.
and then you submit it to the publisher, and they have their own editor. And then you go
Mhm.
through about 2 to 3 months where they read it all, and then they send corrections to you, and you read it. So by the time a few months have gone by, you've read your own stuff like 10 times, and it's like, oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
hate this.
What about
you know? So
Oh,
what about I mean, you're an established writer. What about AI? Are you guys in that industry worried about AI? Because the reason why I'm asking this is because one of the most downloaded songs on Spotify is an AI band.
Mhm.
And I have a friend here locally that's been launching out music. He doesn't have any music ability, just loves music. So he came up with the name. He has AI writing all his songs and performing them. He comes up with the artwork and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm surprised. Do you get worried about that stuff?
I don't know about anybody else. I am extremely worried about it. I think
Yeah.
most every industry, especially some of the creative things, because would a publisher pay much less for something in that, you know what I mean, that
Yeah.
situation?
yeah.
And if and I know a bunch of us, a ton of authors are involved in, or it was notified in the past that AI had taken like our books, you know what I mean? Or somebody had
Yep.
taken our books, and I think it was kind of feeding it to AI so they could learn
Mhm.
how to write like a human, you know what I mean? And it's like that. I think that's extremely scary, because what's going to happen, whether you're a musician, whether you're an author, or any type of career, in 20 years when somebody isn't needed,
Yeah,
what
you're
are we all
right.
going to do then?
You're right. What's going on right now in Hollywood is that the whoever it is, they're hired this lady who isn't a real person. She's an AI person that's
Yeah,
created.
actress.
Yeah, she's an actress. So Hollywood's freaking out. Now today, what happened was a news I think it was out of Britain. Anyway, so they put out this news lady on the streets to show what AI can do to replace news people. And you can't even tell. You can't tell. But they said they'll never replace their news people with that. That's what
Never
they say.
say
Why would you put that
never.
out there? I know these news people are
Right.
reporting it. I'm like, don't report that.
I know.
Yeah,
I
right.
recently was going through like voiceover job listings,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was for this company where they want you to do
I
voiceover
get
because
those
they
all
want
the
you
time. I get
they
those.
want you to feed it. They want to feed it to AI, and I'm like, why would I do something
Right.
that's going to render what I do redundant?
I agree.
Like, why would I lend you my voice so you can steal my voice and then steal my job, and then for what?
So I get the
Mhm.
same whatever you call them, alerts or whatever for that. I never knew exactly what it was, so I just ignore it. When I see AI, I mean, I use it for stuff, just fun
But
stuff.
Mary, I mean, I get it. Like writers are worried because they can take your stuff without even asking you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then, yeah, I mean, there's so many I mean, you think of people who've been writing for decades, and their books have been out there. And I mean, just the kind of the anxiety about that. I mean, I have a couple books out and everything's going great, but if this is you know what I mean, something you've built for decades, and then you can have someone come in, or AI come in, and
Mhm.
suddenly have something very similar that everyone loves, it's frightening.
Yeah, it is.
So you mentioned that you got inspiration for this book from a song. Is that
Yeah.
usually how it works? Like, do you usually like something strikes you? Where do you get the inspiration for past works or future stuff?
It's literally, it sounds stupid, but it's literally everywhere. I was flying with my sister. We went on a trip last summer, and I was sitting in the airport, and I wondered if you could buy like an $89 one-way Southwest cheap airline ticket, and if you had to, could you live in the airport for like a week and kind of fly under the radar and go undetected? If it was a large airport, like, Chicago, something like that. And that is how my book that's being shopped around to publishers right now, that's how it starts. My main character had to have her landlord made her leave for a week. They were doing some bug bombing, and she went, and that's what she did. So it's just kind of interesting how you just look around and you're like, could someone live here? I think
that's really interesting.
Oh, that would be a fun challenge, actually.
Yeah. So if you look at everything like that, there's a lot of inspiration floating around.
Okay. Wow, I never thought about living in a airport. I wouldn't be able to afford it. I'd have to.
If you were in a bind.
If I was in a bind, and I wouldn't be able to afford the food, of course.
That's true.
You'd have to eat out of the
this
garbage
character
can.
Brought her food.
Yeah.
She brought her food in a suitcase. And so
that's smart.
Yeah, she's a law school student, and so she's roaming around during the day, and then sleeps at the gates at night. And it lasts, it works for her 5 days that she needed it. And I found it to be very fun. But yeah, it was one of those things. I was sitting at airport bored, and you're like, huh, I wonder if this could be a story.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Okay.
Well, listen, thank you so much for jumping on. We're really excited. Holiday on the Rocks just came out on Monday. And people who want to win themselves a copy, they can go to bigpartyshow.com. We've got the contest page so you can get Mary Lee Painter's latest. And it's perfect for the holidays. Oh my God, it made me so want to snuggle up.
I like the cover.
Just
yeah.
reading about the cool Colorado Lodge. I'm like, I want to go to there.
Well, Mary, thanks for jumping on with us. And thanks for the support of the Big Party Show, too, by the way.
Well, thank you. I look forward to hearing you guys all the time.
Well, thank you. All right. We will talk to you soon. And have a good Halloween coming up.
You too. Take care.
All right. If you need anything, let us know. Okay.
I will. Thank you.
All right. See you, Mary. All right. That's Mary Lee Painter right there. Again, like Molly said, just go to bigpartyshow.com. And you can win yourself some free reading material. Mm-hmm. We never motivated. Do you want to motivate or want to move on?
Yes.
All right.
I got to pick.
You got to pick steak or chicken. Which one is it?
Steak.
Ooh, steak is what's for dinner today.
In case no one has told you lately, you are amazing, strong, brave, wonderful, kind, loved, worthy, and there is no one like you. The world needs you.
The world needs you.
Wow. You've been so thoughtful and concise lately.
No, I just pick. I mean, that's not me. That's just the universe talking to you. I mean,
I know, but you're the one who puts them together, so I'm giving you credit.
You don't have to do that, but that's a message for somebody who's standing on the edge, like on a cliff or a mountain, or like a bridge, right?
How'd you get there? Life choices.
It seems like it, right? Brock, do these inspiration? We got Super Brock in, our producer. Do these do things for you? Yes or no? No.
He's like, no, I don't spend any amount of time listening to your show.
This doesn't.
In case no one has told you lately, you are amazing, strong, brave, wonderful, kind, loved, worthy, and there is no one like you. The world needs you.
Don't jump.
Don't do it.
Brock says it's a lie. The world needs you.
Brock, right, there's nobody like you.
We got
you are uniquely you.
Who's let's peek over the fence of the celebrities. What's up?
Oh man, this memoir tell-all that Kevin Federline put out. Yeah. I can't talk about obviously he had a ghostwriter. Like Kevin Federline is not sitting down like Mary Lee Painter and finding so he's got this memoir out, You Thought You Knew.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is basically he's spilling all of the details about his marriage with Britney Spears, their time together. This is what I find so interesting. So far, I have come across two, if not three, final straws in their relationship that he says in the book. Like, this was it. this is when the marriage was over. I'm like,
Yeah.
how many of these did you have until the marriage was over? Because you've said this like 2 other times in this book.
I can probably tell you that that's probably the majority of most relationships before it ends. You know,
You can only have one final straw, Party.
No.
That's why it's the final straw.
Now you're just using the word final straw. Apparently
He's
that's
had
his favorite line.
He's had
So-
a bushel of final straws. Like it's almost
So
like
what-
a whole hay bale.
So what are you saying then? I mean, what?
So this one was she was out partying with Lindsay Lohan
Yeah.
and Paris Hilton back in the day, and he was traveling. He was like in Miami for work. I'm like, I don't know what work, but work. And she called him, and they were out partying, and he could hear the babies crying in the background.
Okay.
And he was like, she was basically a trash bag mom, is what I mean, that's the gist of these stories that he keeps telling. Like the one the other day was about the fact that he came into a room and saw her doing cocaine and begged her not to go home and breastfeed their child. Like it's all him being the stand-up guy and her being this reckless mom. And I'm like, I don't.
You think
Kevin,
he's making it up, Molly? Is that what you're
it's
saying?
not that he's making it up, but I think
It's pretty gross.
not really remembering his actions
Well,
in
of
it.
course
That's what
not.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but of course not. I mean, they're both. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to determine who you're a bigger fan of, or you just hate them both, because you got one that's stuck with their kids, and then you got the other one that's stuck because they're stuck in their house because of the whatever you call that thing that she was under. So I don't know. I mean, they're breaking down how much he made from her, and it was only like 1.5 million. I thought it was a lot more than that. The funny thing is that he said that it seems like a lot, but it's easy to spend that much. I mean, he's getting
like,
$20,000 a month. I can't fathom that. It
it's
seems
the
like,
lifestyle.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what they're keeping up with. It's the cars,
Yeah.
it's the houses, it's being able to go out to dinner and drop X amount of dollars. It adds up quickly.
Sure it does.
If you live in that lane of life, I
Uh-huh.
mean, it can be very expensive without trying too hard.
I just wonder what it's like to be there, like Britney's kids. I mean, let's just forget about Federline. He's
They
not
don't talk to her.
famous. Yeah, I know, and she is who she is. I saw some headline too that she said she has brain damage. I don't understand what that is about. Yeah, I mean, maybe she has brain damage from this memoir or whatever the case is.
Scary.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
my gosh.
Nothing good is coming from this whole thing. So
The
yeah, I
timing
don't
of it again
know.
is what everyone's talking about. Like,
Uh-huh.
obviously, the kids have aged out of her having to pay child support to Kevin. And now, boom,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, after the gravy train pulled into the station, he hopped off with a book, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, and so there's also that. He's no babe in the woods on this. I mean, he's sitting there like, my God, I was married to, she was a crazy party girl. It's like, you knew who you married. You met her
Absolutely.
because you guys were partying together.
He even said it was a red flag on the wedding day, the day before they got married, So, well, he's back.
He knew
in the
what
news.
he was getting into.
Sure, he did.
I don't think so. So the other little tidbit is, speaking of exes, Joe Jonas was recently being interviewed. He and his brothers are out touring, and they asked him about what he thought of "Life of a Showgirl" by Taylor Swift. You know, they famously dated.
Yeah, they dated for a little bit, didn't they?
They dated for a little bit, and if rumors are to be believed, or her take on it, he broke up with her like over the phone, and it was like a
Oh.
38-second phone call, and it was like, we're done.
Did
Click.
it say why, or
She was like 18. I mean, it's just.
that's just
I
how
think
that works? Okay.
Yeah, I was
thinking
going to
they
say,
were older in
I think it's
life.
less
All right.
about, was he being a good guy? No. Was he being a knucklehead 18-year-old?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So there is that. And obviously, Taylor's gone on to be incredibly successful and happy. Like, I don't think that this is any sour grapes between the two of them. But he was kind of like, yeah, no, I hear their album's really good. Like, really, Joe? He was like, yeah, I hear that there's some like catchy tunes on there. It's like, you are so petty.
Oh, come on.
You can't be.
Yeah. You're saying that he didn't listen to. I didn't listen to it.
He is a musician, and
So?
it's his.
It doesn't mean he has to
Don't.
listen. Maybe he's not a Swiftie. I haven't listened to any of it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
Well,
It's not for you.
It's not for Jonas. If it's not
Oh,
about
I don't know
him,
about that.
or
I
you
think it's just
there's some
interesting.
there's some Jonas stuff in there, you think?
No, but I
Oh,
think that
okay.
you listen to music, you're in the industry. This is the hottest album that's out right now. You've listened to it.
It's the
It's
hottest
not like
album to
it's not like he's
Swiftie.
a jazz musician and he's like, I don't even keep up with pop music.
Hey, I'm
Are you
sticking with
kidding
Joe.
me?
I'm sticking with Joe because it's
Whatever.
I don't know many
Bro
guys that are
code.
Swifties. I don't know many that are ours. So I'm sticking with him on that because I haven't listened to it. I have a lot of guy friends that have not listened to it, Molly. Because
You don't have a lot of friends. Let's not
because
try
it's
to.
not our thing. It's not our thing. Is all it is.
It's not for you.
Brock, did you? Well, it's not for Joe then. Brock, have you listened to the album? No. So he's another dude. I'm just saying.
He's another dude. 2 out of 2 dudes on the show.
We could go all day long. I can probably tell you that there's a. I mean, I don't know what the.
I would love to
demo
hear
is.
from Party Crashers. Go ahead and email us, bpscrasher@gmail.com. Let
Yes
us
or
know
no?
if you are a male Swiftie or there's a male Swiftie in your life. Because there are plenty of dads and boyfriends and brothers and guys that got drugged to the Eras tour that I think all of a sudden were like, you know what?
Well, I do know a guy that got drugged for his, and he's a musician, and he got drugged to it for his. He took his daughter because he loves his daughter, and he actually admitted. He said it wasn't bad, and he's a musician. He just said it wasn't bad. I guess he thought maybe it was something that he didn't think was going to be his type. I'm not saying that he's all of a sudden a Swiftie. I mean, that's
he's hiding
different.
the fact he's like laying in bed listening to Taylor, wearing her cardigan from her latest merch drop.
No, yeah, I want to hear bpscrasher@gmail.com. I'm curious. It's just that, I mean, I listen to what I listen to. I listen to alternative music and stuff like that. We spent the last 20 plus years on a top 40 radio station. And I'll be honest with you, 9 out of 10 of the songs I did not enjoy very much, unless we went down to the old school stuff. But the other stuff, it just wasn't for me because I come from the world of alternative music like Pearl Jam and Nirvana and all that stuff. So so it's hard for me to go, I want to listen to Swiftie. I'm more amazed at the fact that you Swifties are able to catch every lyric like you guys do.
Well, if you love a song, like,
sure.
like if you like
it's the same
you mentioned
thing
Pearl
as
Jam,
my songs,
you probably know all the words to Jeremy. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Or Nirvana, It Smells Like Teen Spirit. I mean, there are songs that if you love and you've listened to on repeat, it's just a matter of
in your head.
repetition.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You can't help it. You know what I mean?
I
just love, I love discovering new music, or I love hearing what is, going on. I mean, I was always excited in the radio station that we worked in because I love hearing what is new and popular. I've always loved pop music.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was always like, yes, what's the latest sound? What's the latest craze? What's the latest artist? I love that. I still do.
I do. I mean, I do too. Don't get me wrong. I just have a genre that I listen to. There's a sound that I listen to. And like Beyonce, for example, I don't listen to a whole lot of Beyonce. And you love Beyonce.
I do.
Yeah. I mean, I like all the single ladies and stuff like that, kind of the old school. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just a flavor, it's just the flavor. And for some reason, and I'm not slagging Taylor Swift and the Swifties.
Oh God,
I
no, I know
guys.
that.
I mean, you guys, that's important to support the people that you love so they can succeed. Because if you don't support someone, they don't go anywhere. And so we can say the same thing about this podcast. I mean, I'm sure you guys got other flavors and be right.
But we hope we're your favorite flavor.
Well, we are if you're listening. But if you're not listening, for those people, gosh, you kind of feel sorry for those people.
Missing out. Missing out on gems like this.
We
just
got it all.
Whatever
I'm
this
a big old
is.
Bear.
I'm a big old bear.
All right, so they came out with most disliked airlines in the world. You see that?
Yes, I did.
Have you ever lost your luggage, Molly? I don't think
Yes.
I have. I've done it one time. And that's when I was flying to Vegas for some reason. And I think it was a meeting with the facility that my mom was at. And then I got my luggage.
I do remember that.
Yes, I had to go buy clothes because I had a hard meeting that had to happen that
Mhm.
day. And so by the time I got my luggage after the meeting, they called and they said they had it. Apparently it rained or something, and it got
Oh, and
into
it was all wet.
the whole suitcase weighed 1,000 pounds. And I'm thinking to myself when I finally get, I'm like, what is this? And the whole suitcase inside was completely soaked. And I remember it raining on the way there. So I don't
Mhm.
know whatever happened to it, but that was a Southwest line, right? So I haven't, outside of that, I've never lost anything with the airlines. But the interesting thing is this: the most disliked airlines in the world come from here.
Mhm.
American Airlines ranks as the world's most disliked carrier. I don't fly American
I'm not a
as
huge
much.
fan.
I don't know why. I just don't fly with them unless I'm going. It seems like if I'm going overseas or going to somewhere, I'll fly those guys, but I don't fly those guys. You don't like them? Is there a reason why? Or you just
The few times I've flown, it's just the seats are really small. Like
Okay.
it's just not a great experience. I feel like they charge you for everything. Like I think they're one step above like a Spirit airline
or
when it comes
Frontier?
to that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
like that. Like where
Because Frontier is number 2.
that makes sense.
I
could see that.
agree. Well, they
I could see
charge
that.
everything. They charge for overhead. I mean, they always advertise you can get a flight for $10 or $29 or something like that. By
You're
the
like, oh,
time,
but you want to breathe?
yes, there's another $30, and the third being United.
Which surprised me.
Really? Okay.
The only reason I can think that United made the list is because they go everywhere.
All right.
Like they are everywhere. So I think when you have that much of a footprint, you just are reaching a lot more customers that can say something
Oh, that makes
negative.
sense.
Because they're
Okay.
huge. They're like one of the largest airlines in the world.
Yeah. And what do
I
you
mean,
fly normally? You fly Delta?
United.
Oh, you do fly, so you can speak to that.
Yeah,
easily.
they're based out of Chicago.
Oh,
So
'cause I'm
this is their hub.
Southwest. I'm a Southwest person.
That's my
Um,
second.
Okay.
It goes United and then Southwest.
Okay.
But honestly, you can fly both for the same price. And now that Southwest doesn't let you fly with free luggage
Yeah.
and all that, like, why would I pay? Like, I would rather go on United and get like the better treatment.
When does that kick in? By the way,
That started.
That's already started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm an A-lister or whatever, so I'm good to go with. And I'm flying this weekend out to Austin. By the way, I got to add, all right, people, I'm going to Austin for a class reunion. We had talked
Yeah.
about, I went to high school in Germany. And I wish I could remember her name now, damn it. But anyway, so one of the winners was at that class reunion.
Really?
Okay, yes. But I happened to be there because she's best friends with my friend Jessica Carosella, who I went to high school with, that lives here as well. And she was there too. She said that her parents were the parents that I was probably talking about, how they wanted to go to bed at 5 and they were drinking soup. Anyway.
I do not remember this.
Remember I said that there was an all-class reunion here?
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. And that
no
the
one
younger
wanted
people,
yes, the older people.
now I'm remembering. Yes. I just,
okay.
without context, all I heard was old people in soup.
Yeah.
Which we talk about a lot of weird stuff on this show. So you need to be specific.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I digress on that one. But yeah, so I'm flying out this weekend and I didn't realize or know if I have to, we'll see what happens.
Well, this is the thing.
We'll see
It
what
depends.
happens. Yeah.
It depends on when you booked your ticket because like if you book it now, you get charged. But like if you booked it before the deadline, even though you're flying now, it would
Okay.
still be free.
Okay. I
So
believe
it's
it was
all depends
Karen.
on when
Okay.
you booked your ticket, not when you're flying.
All right. Well, good deal. I'll be
Now,
flying.
no matter what, like now moving forward, if you booked it today, it doesn't matter. You'd have to pay.
I just wonder if Sunday I'm going to make it back. Okay. With this government shutdown stuff, that is just this. Boy, that's a roadblock. I remember I got a stepson who's at TSA, so I don't know what happened. The last thing I heard on this, Molly, is that government could be shut down until Thanksgiving. How do you handle that if you're a newlywed kid living in an apartment? And that's,
Think about people
that's
where
your
they're the sole
income.
breadwinner for their family
Yes,
and they've
I
been
know.
paying, you know? I mean, you know,
This is hard.
there are people where it's like, you know, you got 4 kids and you don't get unemployment, you know, and that's the thing is that it's just you'll get back pay when you go back.
You get it.
But
yeah, and that's a tough thing too, because I mean, what do you do when you we'll just say you have a person in your life that you have to help out, loan money to. Now that's getting backed up. What happens then when you get your check? Do you expect them to give you the money, like pay you back? I guess how could you do that? Because now you're still in a position where you're still kind of backed up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
well, I think a lot of times, like with parents, I think that they would be. I don't think they'd want the check right away. Dad.
Stepfathers do.
Yeah, well, stepfathers need to step up and realize that,
no, we do all kinds of stepping up, and that's the thing. That's now that I'm thinking, because I think differently, because I'm not the blood. So what if I had him? I'll make up the sign saying "government shutdown. I'm a TSA agent that needs help," and we drop him off at a corner, say in front of Sam's Club. Is that a bad idea?
Terrible.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. If that was a bad idea.
I weep for these stepchildren.
Don't weep. I'm just trying to teach. It's a parenting teaching moment.
Teach them what? Hey, guess what? It sucks when I mean, like, what's the teaching moment? The government shut down. He's still showing up for work. He's still doing everything that he's supposed to do.
Right.
They're just not paying him.
I had to say that. I mean, how's he going to find time to?
That's what I'm saying. It's not like he's some deadbeat kid not looking for a job. He has a job. They're literally not paying him for the work he is currently doing.
I know, and I'm going to experience it. I'm going to experience it all. When you flew out, did you see him? I forget.
No, I didn't. I asked about him because I had to go through extra steps.
Okay.
No, that he said that it wasn't the time of day when he normally worked. But I mean, I will say the kids and I flew over Columbus/Indigenous Peoples Day weekend, and we thanked everybody.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now you make me feel like I need to give a gift to everyone that helps me now. Give them something.
I mean, I was just like, thank you so much. I mean, I didn't give them anything, but I just gave them my thanks. Like, I appreciate it. This sucks. I'm sorry. Thank you for showing up so I can travel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't say it enough. Thank you. You. Thank you. You over there. I didn't even see you, but thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now you got me. Oh, my heart. My heart feels warm now.
Yeah.
My heart feels warm.
These people are showing up so you can go eat soup in a trailer park.
Don't ruin my experience before I get
I'm just going off of what you've said happens.
No soup at this trailer park. I guarantee you.
You don't know. Maybe somebody's bringing soup.
This is not all ages. This is a specific age group that's going in. We're not at the soup era yet.
You don't. I mean, just saying.
Not yet. What's a good gift to give them then? I mean, that help that I walk through, I wonder. I mean, I'm sure they need food.
Well, that was the thing. The guy said, well, this was the funny thing. So this was, I spoke to one of the agents and he was helping me. And I was like, hey, just want to say thank you. I hope everybody's being nice. He's like, yeah. He's like, this is the crazy thing during the shutdown last time. Like everybody was so nice. Yeah. People brought us lunch. People brought us dinner, snacks, all this stuff. He's like, the day the shutdown ended, people were back to being such jerks. I was like, really? He's like, oh, it was like a switch went off. No doubt. The minute.
Like no doubt.
And I was like, no way. He's like, oh, seriously.
All right.
So this would be my like thing to everybody. Be nice to those people no matter what.
Sure. You need
be nice. There's no reason to be like, they're doing a job. They don't, this is the job.
It's a hard one too. I mean, it really is. I mean, look what they're doing. If you think that the TSA, like Oliver is just sitting there, just passing you through and disrupting your life because of certain little things, there's things that they're required to do for the safety of whoever. It's like no different than what you do in your job. I mean, are you rude to the person when you go to your fast food joint and you stand there and order your burger and they hand it to you from across the counter. If you're that person, you're a monster, So yeah, you
and
should
also
be
check that
nice.
food.
So
Do not eat that.
outside of a thank you, not because I'm in that situation. I'm completely can relate with everybody. What should somebody give a TSA person that? I'm not saying go through and hand everybody something. Just the person you're in contact with, I think they would appreciate $5, right? Would $5 be?
What about like a $5 gift card? Let
Yeah.
them, buy them a coffee. You know what I
but
mean?
The thing about gift
You
cards,
can't give cash to a federal agent.
Why can't I? Thanks for letting me through.
Hello, here's a little tip for the trouble. They're like, dude, I'm not the bellhop. Okay? This is my job. Like, don't. You're like a little something for the trouble. And if you could look the other way, I've got some liquids in there. I'd like to maybe get through a little grease to the palms. They frown on that.
Okay. All right. So not cash. I guess you'd be bribing a federal agent, wouldn't you? Never thought of that.
Yes.
Okay.
You would.
All right. I'm failing on all of this today. No sign saying I'm a government agent. And,
Nope.
None of that. So, all right. Make sure you guys go ahead and get your, we have more to hit on. We can just pick it up on Friday. But we'll pick this up on Friday. There's a new dating trend going on.
Yes.
That you're going to want to hear about. Also, Molly, you have something that we didn't get to. Job ghosting. Speaking of jobs, we got that.
So much.
So we'll hit that. And also it's Fun Factory on Friday as well. And make sure you check out Mary Lee Painter's book. It's called Holiday for the Rock on Rocks. And you can get a free copy at bigpartyshow.com. It's right there on the contest page. You don't have to have anything. Just drop your email and we'll pick a bunch of people that can get stuck on this book like Molly is. Think you'll finish it here coming up or what?
I'll probably finish it today.
Okay. Big day.
I mean, I'm on a tear with it. Big day. That is a big day considering the fact that I've got 3 other books competing for my attention, but Mary Lee Painter gets my full attention today.
Yeah, and thank you for having her on. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys Friday. Have a safe couple of days, and you'll find out what I'm wearing Friday too, by the way.
Boy.
Okay. All right, do yourself good, and have a good day. We'll see you guys later.